Hello. So I'm Susan, and we're going to get straight into a mindfulness meditation. So I invite you to get yourselves into a nice, comfortable position, whether you're sitting or whether you feel the need to lie down, whatever suits you. So mindfulness meditation is a way of being able to detach from all the stuff, everything that's been going on throughout the day. And it's an opportunity to just release some of the pressure and reconnect with you, yourself. So, without getting into anything else, going to keep it nice and simple. So, even if you have to shuffle a little more to get yourself into the perfect position, just do it. And that way you can find a position which suits you perfectly, that supports you, and then there's no distractions. So it can help to imagine, use your imagination, use the mind's eye, which is situated around here, just tuning in to what's going on inside your physical body, how you're feeling. Just allowing a few moments to be still long enough so that you have a sense of how it feels to be still. We're dashing around so much that sometimes we don't even realize that we're not even stopping for a moment to consciously take in what's happening. So practicing some mindfulness meditation is a brilliant way of reconnecting with yourself. It's so easy for us to get caught up in everything else that's going on and find ourselves being distracted over and over again, and it can be disorientating, takes us off our center, everything gets out of balance. So just ensuring that you make the time, even if it's only for a moment, to consciously stop, connect with you, with yourself, and be present in this now moment. In fact, it's an essential, it's a necessity to do. So I urge you and encourage you to become more mindfully aware each day, each moment. This is your time. This moment in time is incredibly precious. So it's the one commodity that once it's gone forever. It's quite a sobering thought, really, isn't it? So, yeah, you really have to make the most of these precious moments. So I invite you to, like myself, just take a nice deep conscious breath in. You might have already found that you've been doing it naturally, because when we pause in this way, when we stop, it really is signaling very strongly to your body that you're giving it space and time. And we automatically start to relax. Our muscles soften. Tension starts to melt away without us doing anything. because we're more in a being mode as opposed to doing. And very often I talk about how human beings, maybe we ought to have been called human doings, because certainly in this society, in this world, we're more actively doing stuff rather than being. So there's a balance. Always we need a balance. Sure, we have to be active to be productive. Yet there has to be a balance. Because if we are not taking the time out for ourselves to rest, to pause, to relax, then it's really difficult for the body and mind to recalibrate. And this is really the purpose of mindfulness meditation. It's to give us this space where we can regularly just become conscious in the now moments of what's going on, how we're feeling, and how things are impacting that experience. What are we thinking about? What are you thinking about right now? So that's a little bit about mindfulness meditation and why I do it, why I teach it, and why we have this group. So let's go into it a bit more now, shall we? And I trust you're feeling more comfortable and more relaxed already. So take a moment to become truly appreciative of how you're feeling right now. And the difference between now and when we first started. It really helps to make this connection. That way you're measuring it to some degree and you know the difference that it makes. Sometimes the differences are so subtle we don't notice them. They can only be noticed if we're paying attention. So that's again the process of mindfulness. It enables us to notice the subtleties, and all the subtleties make a difference. They build up. So positive subtleties versus negative subtleties. Can you see where we're going with this? Okay. Once more, take a nice deep breath in through your nose and sigh out. Whether you breathe out through your mouth or your nose, let's go with it, whatever feels right for you. I just recommend that you try to breathe in through your nose. I know sometimes for some people it can be a bit tricky. And the more stressed we are, the more we mouth breathe. And that can become a habit which actually has a detrimental effect on the body, because certain processes are not taking place when we breathe in regularly through the mouth. So have a little awareness and interrupt that cycle whenever you get the opportunity. So once more. And adjust your position once again. Get yourself feeling really, really comfortable. And I'm sitting for the purpose of this session. As I say, you can lie down, but imagine your spinal column lengthening. Either way, imagine coming out of the top of your head a beautiful golden cord or something similar. And that there is some energy, some force force, just gently tugging on it. Just feel that gentle tugging, helping to further lengthen your body. And the reason for doing this is that it helps to bring about more space in the body. When we feel more expansive with space, then we're less contracted, we're less holding on. There's less tension. It enables us to release and let go. So allow your body to freely breathe in. Fill yourself up, fill your lungs, fill your body up with that vitality, that new energy. Every breath brings in beautiful, new, vital energy, life force energy. Always giving you a new opportunity. With every new breath, in every new moment, there is new opportunity. And every time you breathe out, just know that it's an opportunity, once again, to release and let go. And we do that so automatically. When there's been a challenge or something has stressed us, then we tend to make deep breaths and sighing out part of getting through it, getting over something. So mindfully breathing in and mindfully breathing out is an incredibly powerful exercise to do. So it's not about overdoing it. Again, we exercise balance in this process. Otherwise, we can start to feel lightheaded, especially if you've not done it before or not done it that often. So ease yourself. Listen to what your body is asking of you. And step off the gas if it's too much. Remember, this is about being easy on yourself and tuning into the body's messages so that you can respond to what you sense your body and mind needs. And the more practiced you become at that, the better you feel. And it does take practice. All these type of activities, we have to practice so that we get better and better. It's like anything. It doesn't matter how long we've been doing it. I've been doing meditation now for over 20 years, and I do most days a little here and a little there. Certainly each morning is a great time to practice it. Just 5-10 minutes each day is something to build up to. It's not necessarily something that is easily done. It's different for everyone. So once again, let's breathe in together, mindfully. Inhaling, feel the energy in your body, and sighing it out now. So now I invite you to think of a colour. First one that comes into your mind, that's the one. So now, as you breathe in, consciously connect and breathe in that colour. There's an interesting idea, to breathe in a colour. You can do it, try it. And see what happens. Does that colour get brighter? Or does it become more pale? There is no right or wrong. It is what it is. Be curious, because sometimes when you do this, it will be different. And that's because we're always in a state of change. So Our energy is always changing. It becomes really interesting then when we notice these things that may have been subtle previously, they become more obvious, and then you start to make these connections with your environments. Where are you when this happens in this certain way? And it might be something that you really enjoy, and it makes you buzz, it makes you feel amazing. And become aware of those conscious breaths, because you're practicing a mindfulness meditation of sorts, just in taking that conscious breath in, breathing in a color, and then sense it flooding the whole of your body, bathing your cells inside out with this color. And take note of what it feels like. What difference does it make to you? So breathing in once more, connecting with that color, and maybe you'll bring some more different colors in or blend them in with one another. So now I invite you to have an intention. In other words, something that you would really like to happen, to embrace, to take on board, something really good for you. You got it? Okay. So hold the vision in your mind's eye. You may project it out from your third eye, this energy center here in between your eyebrows, just above. So draw it in and help it through your body. This intention, this thing, this energy of what it is. Hold the vision, and the more you breathe into it, the brighter and clearer this vision becomes. And you may notice some aspects about it which you hadn't noticed before. It could be the very things that you need to take notice of in your life to ensure that you stay connected with this intention. So what you focus on is where your energy flows, and this is all part of something called the law of attraction. So have an awareness about where your intentions are, where your thoughts are, where your focus is. So bring in sounds as well. Let's add some sounds to this picture. There may be voices, there may be other nature sounds, or whatever sounds you know that provide a fuller picture. Starts to add more detail and substance to your intention. Let's breathe in once more and brighten this vision up. Really connecting with this intention. And this is powerful energy that we're in at the moment. We're in super full moon energy. So it further enhances this type of energetic work that we do, whether we are aware of it or not. So the more consciously connected we are to it, the more powerful it becomes. And we can be more in alignment with the natural universal energies, therefore enhancing what it is and wherever our focus is. So now I invite you to bring some feelings into it. What emotions are connected with this? You got them? Okay, fantastic. So we have a picture, we have sounds, and we have feelings. And they can be physical feelings, emotions. How excited do you feel about it? Fantastic, okay. So, one more breath. Breathing in. Consolidating this as a whole now. Breathing out. Now allowing this image to float down and settle in your heart. And know that it is residing there. You can check in with it, you can connect with it anytime you choose. Anytime. You're only ever a thought away. So, feel it, sense its energy, sense your energy. Okay, and know that it is safe. Feel the empowerments of this conscious connection. So allowing this energy now to radiate out throughout the whole of your body. Every single cell, every atom that makes up you receives the message of this intention. And let's breathe in once more, connecting to it directly again and sending this message further out beyond our body into our energy field. And visualize it, see it expanding further, so it's rippling out in all directions. Boy, oh boy, it's working. And again, there's the expansion. Am I sending it out? Sure am, with a little extra help and force. Oh yeah, release and letting go feels good. So just know that that message, that energy is out there. And the universe is positioning everything beautifully. It will all fall into place. So you can recreate this whenever you choose to, whenever you need to. You're only ever a thought away, just remember. So, it is time now. If you've had your eyes closed, just stay closed. But start to bring your attention to the whole of your body, your physical being, and make some small movements to start to awaken your senses on all levels. Just moving your fingers, your hands, your toes, your feet, and some gentle stretches now. Some gentle, gentle stretches. And as you feel more awake and fully back in your body, some bigger stretches, stretching the whole of your body. And when you're ready to flutter your eyelids open and make sure that you're fully back, fully present. And here we are once again. Welcome back. So there you have it. Feel good? Great. Good mindfulness meditation. So go on, practice, practice, practice. Just a conscious breath here and a conscious breath there. And just know that that is making all the difference. If it's only one a day, then it's one more than you've been doing, possibly, unless you're a seasoned mindfulness meditator. Okay, that's good for now, and I'll look forward to seeing you again at some point not too far away. So bye for now.